It's time for Justice for the People with Pastor Charles Bennett. Justice for the People, exploring issues involving corruption and injustices in the Tri-Cities. The opinions expressed on this program are those of the guests and Pastor Bennett, and not necessarily those of the moderator, management, staff, or advertisers of WHAP. Here now is Pastor Charles Bennett and Justice for the People.
Here is the policeman hollering at you, cursing at you, get the F off the sidewalk or whatever they're saying. And when you go, you step off into the street.
I had to go to the other end of the block. Because,
to feel like you weren't interfering.
To go to my car.
To go to your car.
And it's a lot of people on the sidewalk.
So you stepped into the street.
Police officers, so I had to step off the curb.
Right.
In order to go around, because what do I suppose to walk through, you know, the huge amount of people that's on the sidewalk. So as soon as I stepped off, police officer threw a young man in the street. So I spun around to capture that, right. And that's when the officer attacked me. Get out of the street before I lock you up for a truck. But I didn't know all of this until I watched the tape, what he was saying to me.
Get out of the street
before I lock you up for obstruction of justice. Grabbing me at the same time. He's giving me a directive.
All right.
With a stronghold, pushes me backwards.
Okay.
Until my back landed on the edge of a building.
Okay.
And throws me down to the ground.
Throws you down.
No
now,
seating.
Of course you had on your jeans and you looked like you were painting a house.
I had on 4-inch heels. Yes, I did. So that made me
You're painting a house in 4-inch heels?
So, I mean...
Were you painting a house in 4-inch heels?
Yeah.
So were you dressed up for like...
Yeah, I was dressed up because
going out on the time.
Yes, because I was filming an after party for a movie premiere.
Okay.
So I had to dress accordingly.
So you're there to film anyway.
Yes, that's what I was hired for.
So the point is, you're dressed up.
Yes.
And are you in jeans or a dress or what were you in?
No, I actually had on knee pants.
Knee pants.
And
you look cute, just as cute as you could look, because that's part of what you're supposed to be, looking cute going to this party. Yes. He throws you down on the ground. Yes. Does he make you lay on your stomach?
No, he throws me down and he has his knee holding me, which I'm not.
Has your knee holding you down?
Yeah, at the spot.
Were you on your back?
I think I was off to the side.
You were on your side.
On the side.
And he's got his knee on you, holding you down.
And it wasn't necessary because I never resisted.
Right.
All I asked him was, why are you handling me like this? Because I was in shock.
Right.
And at that point, I'm feeling like this man can actually kill me. So I knew I didn't even need to do anything to respond to what his amount of emotion was, because I was afraid that it could escalate even more. So,
and here's a case. Emmanuel, who's taking pictures for me today and helps me with this program, he's over in Prince George. Kuykendall makes him get on the ground, puts a gun right up within 15 inches of his head, says, if you move, I'm going to blow your brains out. It holds him in that position, never searches him, never checks him, holds him in that position for minutes, for 15, 20 minutes. Now here's the deal. He thought he was going to die.
I thought I was going to die. I have never
and these
been
officers,
so scared.
They hold people
life.
Down and they press them into the ground,
yes.
and they can't breathe. And when they try to get up to breathe, they quit resisting arrest.
Yes. So that's what I'm saying. Excessive force. We have got to do something about it. They need to go back into training.
No, there's nothing we can do because the judges back them up in this.
No, we're going to do something. We're going to do something because, you know, it can't go on. They need to reconsider the ages that these young guys come on to.
Did they put you in handcuffs?
Yes, in handcuffs as tight as he could.
Of course, though, after they found out that you were just a pretty little young thing, they just let you go, right?
Yeah, he tried to apologize, you know.
Did they let you go that night, or did
they
he take you?
4 hours later.
Well, did they take you to the? They took you to the jail.
Yeah, I went to jail on a paddy wagon.
Oh, so they didn't let you go.
No, until
they arrested you, put you in a paddy wagon, took you to the jail, fingerprinted you.
No.
No, they did not fingerprint you. That's amazing. They let you go on your own recognizance.
Yes.
But you were there for 4 hours.
Yes.
Folks, if this does not upset you, either you're racist or dead. The number to call is 452-4999. How would you like for your daughter? White, black, purple, or orange. I don't care if they're Martians. How would you like for them to be arrested, thrown on the ground, treated, abused by the police, just because the police are more afraid than we are? We have no need to have officers on the street that claim, I was doing it for officer safety, Your Honor, officer safety. They know exactly why they're doing it.
They knew I had a camera. One time they even insinuated that they thought my camera was a weapon.
Well, Zach, they did that to Zach, Emmanuel's brother. They said he's got a gun, he's got a weapon, and they threw his telephone out of his hand, banged it against the wall. The phone was a weapon. And then they come back and they bring this flashlight up and sit it next to the house. That's right, Kuykendall, Lieutenant Jones, none of them have been disciplined down there in Prince George. I'm calling their names because they're liars and they're abusive police officers. And the other guy's name was Dalton. Dalton, Kuykendall, Lieutenant Jones in Prince George County. You treated a man like he was nothing more than a piece of scum on this earth just because he was black. And nothing happened to you. And that's an indictment against the Prince George Police Department. It's an indictment against Richmond for what they did with you. And there's probably another 100 stories of people listening right now.
I hear them all the time. I am just so in awe by the amount of people who have gone through the same thing.
And yet they won't speak up.
No.
More right after these messages.
Taking the carpenter work that high in your like to-do list?